All right, good afternoon and welcome to the program proper. My name is Ehis Adbon, and you are viewing or you are listening to an update for the upcoming National Executive Election of the Actors Guild of Nigeria, AGN, and the election which is scheduled to hold on the 1st of November is already set and good. And in this coming election, the different national executive positions that are open for contest includes that of the president. We have 6 zonal vice presidents, the secretary general, the assistant secretary general, the director of guild services. We also have the position of the treasurer, the financial secretary, the director of communication, and the national provost or chief whip of the guild. These are the positions that are open for contestation. With me in the studio, I already have the current current zonal vice president in the person of Michael Yusuf Michael. Michael, you are welcome to this special edition created for the Actors Guild of Nigeria. The former chairman in Kaduna, Gabriel Okotie, is billed to also be on the show. He's coming in from Abuja for like 30 minutes, so we've not been able to get across. So I'm sure he's safe. Maybe one of those snails. Well, we'll be expecting him once he comes into the studio. The show, like they say in AGN, will definitely go on. All right, Michael Yusuf Michael. Let's look at this election. I understand the election comes after every 3 years. And the next election is holding on the 1st of November 2025. That's by His grace. You guys have been here for 3 years, and of course, if I ask you, how has it been so far, so good?
I think, if I'm not making a mistake, since the existence of Actors Guild of Nigeria, this section happened to be the best ever. Let me use the word it was. Formally, it's getting better and better, but this time around, the level where the Mr. President moved Actors Guild of Nigeria to, it will be very hard for somebody that don't understand the vision to be able to meet up. It's very hard because he actually announced the Actors Guild of Nigeria to the whole world. Now, artists are being respected for who they are. In those days, parents don't want their children to go into entertainment, but the president actually fits everybody where they belong. So he has restructured the house. The biggest problem we are having in the Actors Guild of Nigeria now is if the right person did not take over from the president, then we'll go 15 years backward again.
So that's the reason why you believe that the new team must be a team that understands and key into the vision of this present team.
Yes.
That's campaigning for himself because you are part of this present team.
No.
So you must be part of the incoming team.
Let me explain more. For you to know, I'm not campaigning for myself. Since the existence of the Actors Guild of Nigeria, quote me anywhere, thank God we are alive and people can call it, we have never had a northerner to be the president. But the name is what? Actors Guild of Nigeria. It's not Actors Guild of some state. But this time around, this present president, this outgoing president now, Sir Dr. Emeka Rolas HOM, did something. Make sure he carried the northerners along. As I'm talking to you, there is no state in the north that don't have a chapter. There is no state in the north that have not benefited in one way or the other. When the former chief of staff, Burati, wanted to shoot a film, Operation Last Dance, he makes sure any big project he bring it to the north for us to be part of.
Yeah.
2, he has succeeded in bringing the Actors Guild of Nigeria office to Abuja. So entertainment is coming back to Abuja now. Gone are those days where people act and they are not paid. In Kaduna now, okay, let's come back to Kaduna. The biggest director in West Africa is in Kaduna. Who? Toka Magbaro. So assuming the guild is not that good in the north, he will always bring people from outside. So the president has already set a standard that Only those that understand the vision must go with it.
Okay. Those that understand the vision must go with the vision. I'm talking about the contestants that we have for the number one seat this year. We are looking at what's her name again? Let's see. Okay.
No, I can tell the name, sir.
No, I wouldn't
We have one
want to,
contestant.
I wouldn't want you to tell us the name
Okay.
for the presidential election. We have Chief Dame Rita Daniels, and she is going against Abubakar Sani Yakubu, the present secretary, right?
Sorry, let's not mislead our audience. You called the name just now.
Yeah.
Oh, she's contesting.
For the presidential position, from what has come to my mind so far from the information we
Okay,
already
no,
have.
for my own information, because I came here to give the information I have.
Okay.
Is Sir Abubakar Sanusi.
Okay.
Sir, can we take that introduction?
Well, you can take your introduction, but I cannot retake my introduction. The list that I have with me here is I have Chief Dame Rita Daniels signified interest that she is contesting,
Okay.
and also Sir Abubakar Sani Yakubu. As for him, he's been out. I've seen him. I've seen his promo and all of that.
Okay.
But that is not to say we can never tell between now and then. Some other persons may also still join the wagon of those that are contesting for the number one seat. And these are the two front runners. And already, first of all, by virtue of the rules of the game, can you really talk on behalf of anybody?
Yes, because I'm contesting.
Okay.
So I know who I want to work under.
Okay. No problem then. So, of course, I know if I ask you this team, you are in this team already as far as I'm concerned, because you worked with him, and I know that you guys in the present Exco, it wasn't rancorous. You had a smooth working relationship.
For the first
So
time.
if I ask you now, definitely you will support. And it's so sad that the person that was supposed to come in and support or speak on behalf of Chief Dame Rita Daniels is not with us in the studio. And as the anchor of the show, it is not my brief to talk in support of anybody. Let's hope that we may be able to organize another of this kind of session for the contestants to come talk. But unfortunately, next time you guys gonna pay.
Can I help out, sir?
It will be a one-man horse race
That's
because
you
there's
already
no
know where I'm
one
heading
else
to.
that will be talking
Sir,
here
please
to support the other
Do me a
person.
favor, stand for
Well,
her. Ask any question, let me explain.
I may not be in that position because it's against the ethics of the profession, because she's not here to defend herself, and I cannot take the position of defending her. So I'm just going to concentrate on this. Why do you think that the Abubakar Yakubu should be upgraded?
Okay, before then, if you remember, I said I never knew she's contesting. I
Yeah.
never knew. It has not come to my knowledge. As in, I've not spoken to her one-on-one
Okay.
yet. Now, but that doesn't make me to say I don't know her. She has contributed so much to the growth of industry. I'm not campaigning for her.
You are just
Rita
telling.
Daniel,
You are just telling us
the world
who
what
she-
she has contributed so much to the industry. It will be wrong for me to say she has not done anything. But everything she has contributed to the industry is what I heard. But I've not seen it. I've not felt it. What do I mean by I've not felt it? If anybody in the north say he has benefited, then I've benefited.
Okay.
I heard her daughter is, no, not I heard, her daughter is very successful in the industry, Regina Daniel.
Yeah.
She's rich, the mother is well-to-do. So, and she's a film producer. I heard, I've not watched her film because I'm very busy. So meaning she has given one or two people jobs, so she's doing well. But come to think of it, sir, imagine if she has brought this job, one job to the north.
Yeah.
Everybody did not know her. So that's why I cannot really talk much about her. But from what we heard from far, assuming she brought this job to the north, or even one job, a skit to the north, skit. You know what? I think that they will shoot it for. Yeah, she has contributed to the growth of the north. So from so far so good, what I heard about her, she's trying. Now let's go back to the question you asked me now.
As Abubakar contributed.
That is the question. Remember, I just analyzed her. Let's come back to Abubakar Sanusi. He's the present National Secretary.
Yeah.
Present. From the beginning of Actors Guild of Nigeria, when it was NAG, Abubakar was there, or have been there from the beginning. He worked with Shegun Arinze when Shegun Arinze was the president. He worked with Ibn Abo when Ibn Abo was the president. He worked with Emeka Ike. He has worked with everybody, and nobody has ever found him wanting in any way. Apart from the work, I'm still coming back to his contribution. 2, he's one of the most loyal person in the industry.
We need to put this phone on silence and
It's
vibration.
silent.
Okay.
Now, so far so good. He is one of the most calm person in the industry that want everybody to grow. Now, let's go back to the contribution you asked her.
Yeah.
In the north before, nobody recognized us. We go to Lagos. How I wish the representative was here. I personally took the representative to Lagos to go and act, then we'll come back. Imagine we are not scared of kidnappers, we're not scared of armed robbers, and we're talking about way back 2025, 25 years ago. Now what happened when Sir Emeka Rollas became the president and Abubakar Sanusi the national secretary? They left Lagos, they left Asaba, they remembered the north, they came to Kaduna. By then there was no Actors Guild of Nigeria in Kaduna for the past 6 years because we were having issues, and they said, we want to reorganize the house for us. What do they need from us? Nothing. They were president by then, first tenure. They established the north. They said, from Kaduna, they said, how can all the whole northern state have this Actors Guild of Nigeria? That is how we opened Actors Guild of Nigeria in all the whole northern state. It did not still stop there. We now went to them again. You open this organization, this guild, no job. They started bringing jobs for us. It's not their duty for them to give us jobs. They started bringing jobs to Kaduna that will have a lot of people to act in it. They started encouraging us in every way. Now, all national meetings always take place in Lagos. Guess what happens, sir? They normally bring the national meeting to Abuja so that the northerns can attend.
Okay.
Anytime the northerns want to attend meeting, I stand to be corrected. They pay our transport, pay our hotel bill. They look for people. They do everything possible to carry us along.
Okay.
So with this, the North is fully involved in the Actors Guild of Nigeria.
Okay. Right. You're listening to this special program that's designed to give you an update on what's happening in the Actors Guild of Nigeria and preparations for the National Executive Election that's coming up on the 1st of November. 1st of November 2025. And with me in the studio, I have the current National Vice President, Northwest Zone with me. And from our promo, a representative for one of the contestants in the person of Dane, Rita Daniels, was supposed to be with us in the studio, but unfortunately, he left Abuja quite early. We wouldn't know he's not here yet. As soon as he gets into the studio, he is going to join us in this particular discussion. The phone lines are open. If you have questions that you want to ask, you call the numbers that's on the promo. But I'll just, for the benefit of those listening to us on radio, the number to dial to make your contributions on the program is 0809 799 1989 or 0809 4646 206. Those are the numbers to dial to make your contributions on the program. And we are X-raying and looking at the AGN National Executive Election that's coming up soon. And now, looking at the positions of the National Vice President, I know that South, Southeast, Southwest, North Central, Northeast, and Northwest are the 6 zones basically. And for you with us in the studio, Northwest is where you are. Who are you contesting against?
That's me?
Yes.
For now, how I wish we have one.
I know I've seen some posters flying around. Maybe you've not seen, but for me, I've seen some posters flying around. And since I'm not privy to having a list of those that have already purchased their forms, as at now that I speak, I wouldn't be in a position to say. But I know that former vice chairman in Kaduna, I saw a poster that was flying around some of the platforms some days ago.
Why do you call him former, sir?
Former?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I have not seen him in a while.
So,
and I know that...
So do you now believe what I just said? I said I don't know who is contesting with me. Thank you for answering the question, sir.
And I also know that he is flying some posters around. Let's hope that he picks it up. I'll be really happy to see someone on stage you, because you're already feeling like one Don Jazzy. Maybe I can push you come out.
No, if I see anybody that can do more than me, believe me, you let God be a witness, I will step aside. Do you know why, sir? This work is not easy. We need people with the same vision. Let's work together. I'm a Christian. Assuming Jesus Christ did not have the disciple, the Christianity would die. Yeah. So I think I need somebody that can take over from where I have stopped and to move on. If I don't have anybody that will take over for me, I'm not successful yet.
But this is just your first term. And you have the opportunity to do first term and second term.
Now, the first tenure, what I did was to establish all the whole state in the Northwest, because it was all dormant.
Okay.
Through the help of the president and this our national secretary, Abubakar Sanusi, that is contesting to be the president now. Now we have established it. So if any other person is going to take over from me now, the person just have only one work to do. And what work is that? Courtesy visit and make sure there is more job. The structure has already been done. Can I ask you a question, sir? I know I'm here to answer the question.
You are free to ask the listener.
No, the listener cannot answer this question. I will ask you, then if you don't answer well, the listeners will tell you that no, sir, you are wrong. This is the studio. Now, this studio, now, if you unplug everything and you get everything in a carton and you call any of your staff to put it together, I'm very sure without even them asking questions, they'll be able to couple it. Am I right, sir?
Yeah.
If you bring a novice that don't know anything about it and you ask them to couple it together, will they be able to couple it together?
I wouldn't know.
A novice, so you have the answer.
I wouldn't know.
A novice.
I wouldn't know is an answer.
Now, okay, let me use my answer. If you bring a novice that know nothing about the studio to couple it together, he will just put the red to red and you might end up spoiling everything. That is exactly what will happen to the Actors Guild of Nigeria. If somebody that is not in the system take over that seat.
What if somebody has been in a better system? Or someone, is it that the present system is the zenith of knowledge?
Now, if we have somebody that has been in the system,
not necessarily our system. What if someone that's coming from other guild? I know the New York movie, the name just escaped me. Even in Bollywood, they have strange systems.
If somebody from America come to shoot in Nigeria, sir, he will still fail. Because Nigeria, America will work with weather, work with everything. But Nigeria, we don't even need anything. We know so time, the sun they go down. So time we work. So it's more easier. That's why even if people are coming to shoot from Lagos, they want to shoot in Kaduna now, they will still get some Kaduna crew to take them around. So what I'm saying is we need, if anybody want to come out, the person should be in the system. Churches, before you can be a pastor, you will be an assistant pastor. So why not anybody that want to contest now? I'm not saying they are not good. If you have something good to offer, come and serve. Then you wait for your turn. Then you know how it's been going, how everything, the structure on ground. But if you are coming as a new person, you are bringing a new structure altogether. And it will take us time again.
All right, 0809 799 1989 or 0809 4646 206 are the numbers to dial. The phone lines are open. Call us now and let's have your take. Let's have your impression about our discussions. If you have any question for us right here in the studio, please do well to call in and ask your question. And I'm sure there'll be answers for you too. All right, we have a call coming in now. All right, we have our first caller. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to an update on AGN. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is.
You are not audible. Speak louder, please.
Yes, my name is Mazi Uche.
All right, Mazi Uche.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to ask a question to the Northwest Tax President. He said that he doesn't know that there is another contestant is called Daniel Alim, but he is a national officer and is part of preparing for this election, and he's also a contestant. in succeed for him to tell us that he doesn't know the other person who is valid election almost and 1 month or thereabouts. That's the question.
Yeah, it was breaking. I could hardly clearly hear what you were saying.
Okay, can I repeat my question?
Yes,
Repeat
please.
your question, please.
I said, from what the national Northwest vice president said, are you getting me?
Yes.
He told us, he said that he don't know that there is another contestant. But what my question now to him is, don't he think it's out of place for him to say that, knowing fully well that he is a serving officer and also a contestant in the forthcoming election, which is less than or more than in 1 month time? Don't you think it's out of place to tell you the audience that he doesn't know about it? Then, secondly, can he explain to us in a plain language what he is contesting for, he is speaking for? That's the
Abubakar Yakubu.
Yes, Abubakar. What can you explain us? It's just one point agenda. What is that thing that you believe, but when he comes in as the president, that he's going to do, especially in the Northwest, to ensure that there is smile on every actor's face?
Okay.
That's my question.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
Thank you so very much. Let's continue on the question.
All right, thank you. This is a very constructive question. Now, let me answer it, and thank God we have viewers that will know whether I'm being trickish with my answer or not. You said as a present vice president, it will be out of place for me to say I don't know. I don't know, and reason why. Number one, I am not part of the AGNEC. I don't know whether anybody has picked from or not. The AGNEC is the only person that know those that have picked from or not. The closing date for picking of form ends on Friday. That's next tomorrow. They will now announce those that have picked from. If I come here to say I saw a poster, Mr. A is contesting, I have deceived the crowd. I know I'm contesting. I know I've picked my form. Any other person that is sure he can deliver, he should come here and talk to the people. So I'm not going to deceive the crowd. But Hazuma is the AGNEC chairman sitting here. He will tell you who and who that is contesting. How are you sure I am not lying that I'm contesting? It's only the AGNEC that can screen anybody out and allow anybody. I hope you understand me, sir, for the first question.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, let me go. No, sorry, do you understand? Is the first question okay to you, sir?
Just move on.
I got your answer. Please answer the second one. Just go on.
The second question is this. How sure am I that the person I believed in so much, Abubakar Sanusi, the present national secretary, will put a smile on our face? Sir, let me use broken. They say Sunday when go sweet, now on Saturday we go know. They say dog when go catch lion, now from small we go know. I told you what happened 8 years ago when this same present national secretary came with the president to Kaduna to say let's establish Northwest. And when they brought me in as vice president, they gave me only 3-point agenda. Reorganize the North. 1. Artist empowerment. 2. Then number 3, creating our own star. We have reorganized the North. We've artist empowerment is all over. You can check our page. Number 3 now.
It's not about you. It's not you. I'm talking about talk of what you can do, but not what you have done.
I'm telling you the assignment they gave me. He will not do it himself. I'm telling you the assignment they gave people to do. They gave me only 3 assignments. Your question is, how are we sure? How are we sure we'll do this? I'm not telling you the assignment they gave me is to make sure we rearrange the North. The 3rd assignment now is creating our own star. And by the time we create our star, I'm very sure you will believe that the smile will surely come to our faces. Already, we have arranged the North. We are already smiling. It's creating the stars now that is the major target, which they proved to us by bringing Actors Guild of Nigeria National Office from Lagos to Abuja.
All right.
Okay, please. Please, I have just one question before I go. Just simple question.
Go ahead, sir.
Please. You said it's very calm. Actors Guild of Nigeria is not a bed of roses. From what I know, it is not a place that someone I feel that someone that's very calm will come and sit. You know, the present president that we know, Emeka Roland, is someone I know very well that he is not. He's not that he's on the streets. You understand? So now that is calmness. How can he manage his calmness with the kind of caliber of people we have in Actors Guild? Lastly, coming to capacity. The other woman you said you don't know, that is complexing, and him, when it comes to capacity building, in terms of carrying along projects and all that, how do you think he is going to achieve that? Because, you know, my own belief, I believe that any vehicle that has no fuel cannot move. Please, let me get it.
Please don't cut the call. I love you. You are really helping me out. Thank you. The first question is what, sir? Who can remember the first question?
Calmness.
Calmness. Yes. Now, you agree with me, before Sir Dr. Emeka Rolas MON came as the president, we are having a crisis in Actors Guild of Nigeria almost everywhere. And I've never seen somebody that is as calm as Sir Emeka Rolas. You agree with me on that? That's one. Then two, guess what, sir? He was able to use his calmness to make sure everybody in Nigeria, we have one AGN. There is no state that we have a fraction of AGN, despite the president is calm. You have never heard the president having serious issues with anybody online. It's not, quote me, Google it. It was only during his section we don't have any court case. We don't. As in, they stop artists arresting themselves. That is one. Then the second one, when you come to capacity, I love this question so much. When you come to capacity, from what I heard, Rita Daniel is well-to-do. As in, well-to-do. Without stress, we will achieve our aim. But guess what? This man that is contesting now, Sir, our National Secretary, Abubakar Sanusi, and the outgoing president has put people with capacity in place to work. So they believe in growing people, not going to borrow money to work. Let us come together, gather money together, buy cow, eat. We share the meat. Not somebody should, from somebody's pocket, bring everything. No, we are growing the guild. Now, are you aware they have made a lot of partnership with Hollywood? Go and check Google Actors Guild of Nigeria. Every 3 months they attend film festival, partnership with Hollywood, Bollywood, and every other places. Pillars of Africa, Hollywood movie shot in Nigeria. These people have started partnering with Hollywood, and people are coming to Nigeria to shoot. Sir, Emeka Ike just finished a film, Nation War, where they brought people from abroad to shoot. So now, despite without capacity, they have people with overcapacity to work.
We must have to ask some other question. Thank you so very much for calling in. 0809-7991-989 and 0809-4646-206 are the numbers to dial to ask any questions or make your contributions on the program. It's a special edition and a special one just to give you an update on the upcoming National Executive Election of the Actors Guild of Nigeria, and it's coming to you on Procyon Radio and Television. And feel free to also drop your questions and comments on our social media platforms. You can also follow our various channels on WhatsApp and, of course, on Telegram. It's Procyon Radio and Television. Remember to download the Procyon Radio and TV app from the Google Play Store, so that you can listen to Procyon Radio or watch Procyon Television. Okay, coming back to the program now, you've spoke so wonderfully about Abubakar Sanusi and what he can do, and of course for yourself that you have done it, have been able to do A, B, C, D, E, F, and now you want to come to the consolidation stage of what you've done so far in the Northwest as a zonal vice president. Looking at all of the chapters under your zone, which includes Kaduna,
Zamfara, Jigawa, Katsina,
Sokoto,
Kebbi.
Kebbi. That is how. All right. looking at all the states, and of course,
state.
highways, they will call them to give us scorecard. How easy was it for you to be able to set up and ensure that the chapters in all of the states are working smoothly? What level of cooperation did you get from the local chapters and members scattered across the Northwest?
Okay, to my greatest shock, I don't know why we never had all these chapters before. Maybe bring the national meeting to Abuja. It's because we never had this kind of president. Anytime the Northerners want, but before then, I need to tell you, the first caller made a statement very clear, and he said, "How are we sure Northwest? Why are you talking about Northwest now? They will put smile on our face." So, do you know how many VPs are coming out? We have a man called Moklisent. Now, don't forget, AJ has moved to the north. The office is in the north. More Crescent is in charge of all these River State, Bias and the rest. He is bringing a big project to the north. 1. 2, we have Cowboy. There is AB Cowboy. AB Cowboy is bringing one of the biggest jobs in collaboration with Hollywood to the north. 2. Then we have who they call K. Adams. K. Adams, Kia. He is part of the his contest for the provost. On his own, he has 3 big events they always do in the north. Now he's going into film production to bring it to the north. That's 3. Then we are talking about Nazareth, Vice President, North Central. She has collaborated with different NGOs that are bringing jobs to the north. Now, before, these people carry their job outside. As I'm talking to you now, Abuja, if I'm not making mistake, there are 5 different jobs going on at the same time. By the time all these jobs come to the north, our artists will be busy. Just like the first caller said, there will be serious smile on our faces. Then, your question is, how was I able to put in all these things we did in the north? Anybody that is working, as long as you have a principal, my president, he has the roadmap. The moment you divert from the roadmap, you get into a problem. He said, Michael, put the house together. I did not start causing with it. I started putting the house together. So anywhere I find it difficult, I will call on his advice. He will advise me. Assuming I say, let me do it on my own, I will fail. They have been there. They know how everything is being done. So I don't, as I'm talking to you today, sir, check everybody, the listeners will tell you. Tomorrow I will be in Kano. Next tomorrow I will be in Chigawa, Katsina. In 5 days, I'm going around the whole zone. How did they sponsor this? It's not my money. These people, the president is Igbo. They are the one financing my transport, my hotel bill, to make sure that all the whole Northwest is okay. Just like the first person said, he said the other woman have capacity. But the president is bringing men. So I prefer you to teach me how to fish than for you to give me fish. That you should see why I choose. The listeners will know the point I'm making. If you give me fish, it will finish. But this man has established, has made men.
All right. Do feel free to call us via our social media platform and make your contributions on the program. You can also call into our WhatsApp portal rather. The number is 0809-7991989 and 0809-4646-206. Please, I want to encourage you not to call my personal line. Call the studio line, please. I have 2 persons. Yes, they know my personal line. The studio line is open and for you to call in. While the first caller was on the line, probably because they couldn't read, they were calling my personal line. The studio line is open. You can call in there now. 0809-799-1989. And for here, a message that I have from Lola Seriki Idahosa. Okay, Lola Seriki Idahosa. Well, maybe we'll direct that to the chairman of the Kaduna chapter. Wants to know when and where AGN holds their meetings in Kaduna State. So
I think that answer still comes to me, sir.
Yes.
Why? Because I wanted you to sign out. That please, can we give out a number whereby in the whole Northwest or the number, the studio line, any state you want to be, you want to be part of. So that is a national program.
Yeah.
Just call the number, then we will send the chairman's number to them, where they will get every information they need.
Okay, feel free to do that.
Okay, thank you so much.
So for those that are interested to get information on how and where to be part of the AGN in Northwest Nigeria, we have the Zonal Vice President with us here. He's going to give out a number that you can make inquiries on to be part of the program. So
now we want to use the studio number.
the studio number,
Yes, so that you just
they may have to be sending just messages
okay.
because okay, for those that want to know more about AGN from all over Nigeria, we will not restrict it. All you just need to do is send a WhatsApp message. Just send a message, request for information about AGN, then you put the state where you are sending the message from. Once you send that message to our WhatsApp number, we'll be able to direct it and you get an instant reply. The number that you can send those messages to are 0809 799 1989. You may also wish to send that message to 0809 4646 206. Call, send your message to any of those numbers via WhatsApp or maybe text message, and we'll be able to redirect you to the quarters where you get answers to such requests. All right, before we wrap up the program today, what would be your final parting shot to, first of all, members of the AGN that are listening in, then secondly, to members of the public and potential sponsors and partners?
All right, 0809 799 As of this junction, what we need more
0809
for them to just pray. And any way they can support
the phone lines
present
are open. Call us now and let's have your
national
take. Let's have your
secretary
impression
about
our
they should just support
discussions. If
me
you
with
have
prayer
any question,
through the number, send message and everything, because right now
right here in the studio, please
we need
do
more than
well to
anything.
call in,
Because so that we will
ask
not
your
go
question,
15 years
and,
backward.
I'm sure
Then
there will
to
be answers for you.
a woman you mentioned
All
her
right,
name.
we have a
She's
call
a mother,
coming-
she's a veteran.
coming
Is somebody
in now.
well respected.
All right, we have our
If
first
we
caller.
have her in
Hello,
our
good
team,
afternoon and
it will
welcome
move faster.
to an
I
update
would
on
advise
AGN.
to have
What's
her
your name
join
and where are you
the
calling
team
us
to
from?
work with
Yeah, my name
Abubakar
is
Sanusi, to work under
You are
him,
not
to
audible. You are
study,
not audible.
and the next section can be her turn if she really wants the love of the game. But I don't think I'm in a place to tell her whether she should do it or not. But my second advice is, let her reach out to the Northerners. Shoot a skit. Let us just feel, I'm not even saying a complete film. Do something to the Northerners. Let them feel involved.
Okay.
Now, if she come to the North to do something, guess what, sir? The news will spread. The North is growing. Assuming Abubakar Sanusi and our national president left the North, we will not be talking about this now. We will not even have a say. So the president and Abubakar Sanusi created a platform, and it's time for the platform to make sure it can bring out good food, just like the first caller, so that we can laugh.
All right. Okay. Before we finally wrap up, I would know if some members of the studio have any questions that they want to direct to us here, so that they can. Do we have anyone? All right, we have someone there with a question for us here in the studio. You just introduce yourself and go straight to the question.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Abayomi.
Don't let the microphone to be too close to your mouth.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Abayomi Muhammad Alabi. I am the immediate past sole administrator, AGN Kaduna State Chapter,
Okay.
and the present senior special advisor protocol to the chairman of Kaduna Chapter.
Okay.
Before my question to VP that is seated right here, we have not still answered the question of that person that sent a message that when do Kaduna have their meetings.
Okay.
So I want to first of all use the opportunity to say that AGN Kaduna have their meetings every last Thursday of the month.
Okay.
Every last Thursday of the month, and we have our meeting at Kemfeli Hotel Barnawa here in Kaduna. So that is that. Now to my question to our workaholic Vice President Northwest. Your this term that is grounding up your first tenure,
Yes, sir.
you have achieved your 3-point agenda.
Thank you, sir.
You have stabilized the north. You have established states where we don't have chapters. We now have chapters in those states.
Thank you, sir.
For empowerment program, we know what is happening in other states. Our chairman in Kaduna has been working hand in hand with you too to ensure that Kaduna that I can talk about, we have that. Now you are coming in for the second term. I just want to ask you, what do you want to do to add to what you have done before? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I told somebody that was day before yesterday. The person asked me, what do I think I will be doing again? And I said, only 1-point agenda now, creating our star. Only 1-point agenda. Why did I do 3-point agenda before? 1, we must reorganize the house. 2, artist empowerment, because there is no job. So now that there is no job, we need artist empowerment to keep us going. Now, if I'm being elected again, it's just 1-point agenda. No matter where the job is, we'll drag jobs out. When artists are being paid, you don't need artist empowerment again. You've empowered them with their talent and they're making money. So all I'm after now is artist empowerment. I've already gone into partnership with Mocclicent. That's the whole VPs that are coming out. Cowboy, AB Cowboy, all of them. K. Adams, Nazareth, all of them, the national DGS. We have gone into partnership that we will be doing jobs all the time in the north. And either if they have a job that they don't need to come to the north, they will pick some of our people to go over there. Just like Adache, you park to their park tomorrow. So the VPs are coming together to put money together to do job. When jobs come, fine. When there is no job, we are doing our own personal job. Then each state chapter have sent letter to different people for courtesy visit to support our in-house production. Serious training will be going on. Then partnership. That is just the point agenda I have.
All right, I'm sure that has been answered. Any other member in the crowd here? All right.
Yes, sir. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Princess Uloma Oji, the current chairman, Actors Guild of Nigeria Kaduna chapter.
Okay.
Yes, I want to really use this medium to sincerely appreciate you, Mr. Ehizagbo, for taking your time to go through all this for our sake. And also say a very big thank you to my current VP, Michael Yusuf Michael, for also bringing out his time, not minding his tight schedule to come and say one thing or the other concerning our presidential contestants. But on a serious note, I want to let you know that I'm not too happy, for the fact that today was a day actually set aside for this. The other man that is supposed to be in the studio with you to talk about his own contestant is not here, in the name of Mr. Gabi Okotie. He is not here, and we left everything, just to come and hear him out and hear the VP out. The people contesting, both of them, to my own understanding, they are all good. Both of them are good. They both have capacities. They are they are the big heads we have in the industry per se. So I am highly disappointed that Mr. Gabriel Okotie is not in the house. But all the same, thank you, Mr. VP. You also talked about Madam Rita. Her name is Chief Mrs. Rita Daniels. So I believe that we are going to have the second phase of this.
Yeah.
Yes, we are going to have it again so that whoever that is supporting her will come. Let us listen. Let us hear from him. She is a human being. She is part of us. Abu is part of us. So both of them mean so much to me. So let us hear anybody who is, also trying to say one or two things about her, just like the VP said about Mr. Abubakar, which I know the VP said from the bottom of his heart, the real things concerning Abubakar. So once again, I thank you, Mr. Hiz. I thank you, my VP. I remain your chairman, Uloma. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. You've heard it straight from the chairman of the Kaduna chapter of the Actors Guild of Nigeria, Princess Uloma, giving us a wrap up and, of course, appreciating us and all of that. I also heard that the AGN, if you are in Kaduna State, the AGN meeting holds last Thursday of every month. That's about 4 p.m., right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
At about 4 o'clock every last Thursday of the month. And with that, we are coming to the end of the program today. First, I want to sincerely appreciate everybody in the studio and also to wish all those that are contesting success in the coming national executive election of the Actors Guild of Nigeria. And the two front runners, like you know, are Chief Dame Rita Daniels and also Sir Abubakar Sanusi. These are the two ones that are contesting for the position of the president of the Actors Guild of Nigeria. Until next time when we'll be on, like you've heard, we are definitely going to organize another program so that contestants or representative of contestants can come to the studio and rub minds and let us know the reason why they feel that one should be voted and the other should not be voted. Michael Yusuf, once again, I want to thank you sincerely for being on the program. I want to also appreciate the production team. We have Ose Hisse, she's the one handling the MCR and, of course, what you're seeing out there. Also, Idris is with us this evening. We have Nifemi Onibiyo and, of course, not forgetting Efose Adon. And for the studio guest, we appreciate the chairman of Actors Guild of Nigeria, Kaduna, the person of Princess Uloma, and also the former administrator of the guild in the person of Abayomi. And we also have Shock, the one that can shock you anytime with us. He's the chief whip of Kaduna chapter, and we appreciate EJ Gallo for calling into the program. And don't forget, you can send in your messages requesting for information about AGN. Remember to send in the state that you're sending the message in from, and we'll redirect it to the proper authority for them to answer whatever questions you want to ask and what you want to know about the AGN. Yes?
Okay, just a second, sir. I'm 100% sure for the viewers, I don't think they should be disappointed that Gabriel Okote is not here because he actually pushed for this. And we have a video.
Yeah.
We have a video. So we did not take him unaware. I'm very sure for him not to come, two things are involved. It's either something serious came up or he finally believed in my candidate. So Gabi, I understand. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay. I have this with me here. Well, he's a friend of the house. Feel free, go look for this particular project. For those watching us, you can see it. Amfara. It's based on a true life story, and it's a Michael Yusuf. No, you have to pay for this. Talk about it.
No, wait. If you remember, you asked a question concerning this, meaning we are ready for this. So no, okay. From the audience, somebody said, "What are we expecting next?" And I say, "Job."
Okay.
And this Amphara is based on true life story. 25 years ago, if anybody hear Amphara, you will run away.
Take off.
So it's based on true life story. I was so shocked when I asked a 15 years old child last week, do you know what is Amphara? He said yes, they don't start. I said no. In those days, if you hear Amphara, what happened?
Take off.
So that is the story we are bringing to life now.
All right, it's a Michael Yusuf production. The next time I talk about the UP. So you can go search for it on what platform?
If you want to be part of the series, just send a WhatsApp message to 081 33715151 that you want to be part of the series. We are shooting it all the whole Northwest.
Okay.
If you're not even handsome, you can be part of the killers. If you are handsome,
So you can be part of the queue. All right, that's about the size of the program. My name is Ehis Adbon. You've been listening and watching Procyon Radio and Television. Until next time, like always would say, keep shining like the star that you are.